Caesar! Beware the Ides of March! The Ides of March! Beware!
The men and women of Rome are crying out for your head. For a moment, I saw them as you do.
You don't know how I see them.
I was disgusted with them. How do you keep your purpose clear in your mind? When I met you in your village, I could see that you had your purpose clear in your mind, and it was pure. I can see that it hasn't changed. What did you do to preserve it?
You want to know?
Yes.
I only fight my enemies. You think we are similar, don't you? That's why it pains you to see me die. But we are very different, you and me. I know when it's over, or when what's left isn't worth having. Give me the honor of dying alone, by my own hand, instead of in a public spectacle for your Roman mob.
I have to do what the people want. I have no choice.
I thought power gave you more choice, not less.
Listen to them. Do you hear that?
I don't hear anything anymore but the voices of our women and our children in Elysia. I can hear them when I'm asleep, and I hear them when I'm awake. For pity's sake, give me a sword.